Hello, in our Parashat Tisah, we read of a second Ma'amad Har Sinai. Rav Soloveitchik, in his eulogy for his uncle, called Madodech V'Budod, that appears in the book Divrei Agut V'Haracha, compares the two Ma'amad Har Sinai that we have. One, we read in previous Parashat Yitro, Mishpatim, there is a revelation of Hashem which is done publicly. There's fire and the shofar blowing. There's lots of noise. The awe is great, and everyone together is standing there and feels and understands that this is a really great moment. The second Ma'amad Har Sinai, Rav Soloveitchik describes it as a very quiet one, a very personal one. He says, Moshe levado, be'en yadid ve'talmid melavehu, tipes al tzurei hahar hakarim ve'ameshupa'im. Moshe on his own, with no one accompanying him, climbed up to Har Sinai. And there he received the secret of tefillah, of Yud Gimel Midot Shel Rachamim. And that's where he received for the second time the 10 Commandments written on the Luchot, that this time he is the one who built them and took with him to Har Sinai. What's the difference between these two kinds of revelations, these two different kinds of connections? One is very public, one everyone's equal. Everyone takes part almost in the same way, standing before Hashem as a nation. And the other is very subjective. Am Yisrael is standing, Moshe Rabbeinu personally has this acquaintance with Hashem. He talks to him. Hashem reveals himself to him personally. Moshe might be a bit lonely there, and he's standing before Hashem as Moshe on his own. Yes, maybe he is coming in the name of Am Yisrael, but at that moment that he meets Hashem, he is talking on a personal level. Right? He's talking on his own behalf. And then Hashem reveals himself to him. I think that in our life, we have, in many situations, public avodat Hashem. We have tefillah together as a community. But we also daven personally and learn Torah personally. The question is, do we manage to have our own personal Har Sinai? Can we have these times in which our connection, our experience of talking to Hashem, of connecting to Hashem, is very strong, not in the public domain, not only in Tfilat Neilah surrounded by all of the community, but also on a personal level. It could be at the time of Tfilah in Shul, davening Tfilat Amidah on your own, and it can be at home, when you pray, when you learn, when you feel like turning to Hashem. Do we have these moments in which we have the second kind of Ma'amad Har Sinai, this time where we can turn to Hashem, Hashem, Kel Rachum V'Chanun. It's interesting that Tfilah was taught to Moshe at the second kind of Har Sinai. Tfilah, in its essence, is a very personal experience. And Hashem teaches Moshe that Tfilah, yes, as a Shaliach Tzibur, praying in public, but he teaches to Moshe in a very private situation, telling him that Tfilah, even a public Tfilah, needs your subjective, personal, deep emotions standing there before Hashem. This deep experience of one standing before Hashem with his own personality and having your own personal, deep, and moving experience of Tfilah. So I hope that we all manage to get to these important and special moments in which we stand before Hashem with all of our personality, not just saying words, but managing to pray to Hashem and actually revealing ourselves to Hashem, and then maybe we will have the zchut of Hashem revealing himself to us. Shabbat Shalom.